This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the South Florida Bulls, taking on last season's national champions, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. To him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Into the clear, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
As a design quarterback keeper. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Send the back in motion. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
It's a big moment early in this national championship game. Third down and goal, trying to establish early momentum. First blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
Boy, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Red Wolves will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to throw it deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Moves the ball to the 33.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear.
This back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to clear it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down after that short completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And it's Arkansas State on top right now. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That roughing the passer gives the offense a 1st down. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
He keeps it on a design run. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass caught. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is off target and easy through as the 3rd down pressure works.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Your coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback keeps the football. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
I'll give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Red Wolves with the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Oh, that's exactly what I love to see. That's how you tackle. That is textbook from this corner. He flew in, made the tackle in space, and keeps him not only out of the end zone, but a short loss there.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Pressure is coming. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back. Wow, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Bulls will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And the Red Wolves looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. And they get the completion. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
A quick throw to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the ball rolls dead. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. The shotgun handoff here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Wolves will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Across the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Defense not pressing this time. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Bulls have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Bulls line it up with 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, South Florida, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. USF offense is back out there now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. What a grab by the sophomore.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Receivers are bunched together. They keep him off balance with a run. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The shotgun running play call. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Going for a big play downfield. Nobody can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Snags a good throw. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more concerned. Throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And it's Arkansas State on top right now. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a draw play. Jukes to get free. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Looking to scramble. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Defense is coming after him. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters,
He's looking deep here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
It is incomplete, a fourth down stop, turnover on downs. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Second down after that previous play. Grinding away on the ground. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Bulls will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. They'll hand it off. And a short run there to end the game.